This just in.
And I'm Lil Mo.
And I'm Dan.
All right, here we are at Ridgeview Golf Course, bringing you some announcements for the upcoming weeks. We have Live 44 this Sunday, 6 p.m. and possibly one of our last, if not the last, small group time following. And coming up to next Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, we're going to start a Wednesday Zoom Bible study. We're going to be on the call. We're going to screen share so you can see a video series that we're doing, and then Jake and I are leading some questions afterwards. It's about anxiety, which I think is probably relevant to all of us to some degree right now.
Yeah, it'll be good. Hey, we're taking Mother's Day off 2 Sundays from now. So enjoy your time with your mothers, obviously, as it's Mother's Day, and then we'll be back together in some form on the 17th.
Yeah, and an update, because I think a couple weeks ago Zach asked for Dan's greatest athletic achievement, and we can both agree that Dan has played. He's played today.
He has played.
And we actually have a list of things we can add to his athletic achievements, which would make it easier to figure out the greatest.
He's done more athletic things today than I've seen him do in the past 2 years of knowing him.
He beat me on a hole. Dan beat me today on the first hole.
First one.
First hole.
But
well,
I think our sponsor.
Oh, and now a word. Well, not a word. It's a picture.
Mr. Mannering.
Now a picture of our sponsor for this week. All right, we got some questions from you guys. First from, we'll leave it anonymous in case they're private. But Jake, do you like kombucha?
No,
say it right?
It's disgusting. Kombucha?
It's...
No.
I've tried it, and I kind of want to like it,
good.
but I don't. All right, you know who this is from, I'm sure, but if you're stuck on an island, what animal do you take as a companion?
What animal as a companion? Well, it depends on how well I can train him. Because a trained bear would be sweet if you could ride it around and hunt. But if not, if it's more realistic, since I'm stranded on an island and we're going with realistic options, I'd take a dog.
I think I would, if I had a pre-trained lion and help me hunt, I feel like, and keep away predators.
What if we couldn't train him?
I'd still take a lion. I feel like I could, challenge accepted. I think I could.
Trained or untrained.
We could become friends. It could be a great story. All right, what's the funniest thing you've seen all week?
Dan playing golf. He did really good though.
I barely beat Dan, so it makes me feel better. So I appreciate Dan coming.
That was good.
What ridiculous thing has someone tricked you into believing?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not that gullible.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know?
I have nothing. Dan can edit this one.
One time the government tricked me into believing there was a pandemic in America. I can't honestly think of one.
I'm sure there are some for me, I just can't think of them. Is cereal soup? Yes or no?
No. It's cereal.
Yeah, that's nobody thinks it's soup.
I don't think any soup starts as something that you just pour liquid into and then.
Because there's a soup section in the store and a cereal section, and they're not usually even close to each other. So. No, Leah.
That's ridiculous.
What's your go-to dance move, Jake?
Go-to? Well, it's called the jump rope, but you got to do a couple of these, and then you just drop it down real quick. I'll show you guys sometime on the dance floor. It's the jump rope.
Next time we're on the dance floor,
next time, since we're on dance floors often.
Get a rain check for that. Okay. What's the best excuse for being late you've ever heard or used?
For being late? The only thing I can think of is I was in high school one time. I got a detention because I was late getting back from lunch because me and my friends went to a KFC buffet and just kept going through the buffet. That really doesn't answer the question. It was the only time I could think of as being late, and my excuse was the buffet.
I do remember KFC. One time I was on my way to church and at a meeting, and before I left the house, one of my kids, I don't know if it was my daughter or my son, at the time they wiped their snotty nose on my leg, and I had to change my pants.
Are you sure it actually wasn't just he sneezed?
Well, that's the excuse I gave. I won't tell you what really happened, but that's the excuse I gave. All right, I think this is the last one. Yep.
Okay.
What's the best pickup line you know?
I think one of the funniest ones, but this would be a girl to a guy, but it's, did you put the stud in Bible study.
Oh,
You're welcome, ladies, for that one. It's free.
I didn't have to use any. My amazing good looks did it all. So
I just thought of something that someone got me to believe that wasn't true. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dude Average. I'm Jake. We got cameraman Dan on the camera stand back there. And this shot is called the hat trick.
first try. I feel like people are probably concerned.